I ranked every game mode on the Hive. Well, kinda. See, about 2 weeks ago, I sent out a poll to 50 normal Hive players and 50 Hive YouTubers to make the most objective, scientifically accurate Hive tier list anyone has ever made. This poll asked 100 Hive players to rate all 14 Hive game modes on a basis of 1 to 5 stars. I then averaged all the results to make the perfect tier list. And without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with the worst game on the Hive with a whopping 2.1 stars is Ground Wars. Who would have expected that? It is the worst fucking game imaginable. No one genuinely seems to enjoy this game. It was always fun when Hive had it in like the limited time game modes, but now as a standalone mini game, it's very disappointing. The entire game mode literally consists of you sitting there and waiting, throwing your eggs at people, and then Fortniting on occasion. That's the entire fucking game. This game, no doubt, deserves to be the worst on this list. To me, this next one is extremely surprising. But at number 13, with 2.2 stars, we have Capture the Flag. I'm gonna do a little speculation here and say that Capture the Flag is not ranked this low because of the gameplay. In fact, I think the gameplay is fun. In my opinion, I think the issue and why it's ranked so low is because of the player base. I remember when this game first came out and how loved it was by the entire Hive community. But after years of it being out, it seems like the only people who really play it are sweats and cheaters. Even though it's not really Capture the Flag's fault that it's so low, it still is going to only have 0.1 more stars than Ground Wars, which is going to make it the second worst game mode on this list. Barely edging. I'm fucking stupid. Out Capture the Flag, we have Parkour Worlds coming in at 2.21 stars. Literally, I'm not joking. 0.01 of a star is what it beat it by. It has been almost a year now since it's come out, and there has not been a single update to it. And for a parkour game, having 4 levels is ridiculous. If this game mode got updates somewhat often, I could genuinely see it rising to the top half of this list. But since for some reason the Hive refuses to update this game, it is going to be number 12 on this list, just outside the top 10. At number 11, we have Just Build with 2.5 stars. You know how Hive never makes updates? God damn it. It's completely off script, like very much so. But in the actual original footage I recorded for Just Build, which is now Build Battle, obviously, I state that if there was an update, I'm pretty sure this would be closer to the top 5. And from all the positive feedback I've heard from everybody, I think it would be top 5. It's really good. I think Speed Builders is really fun. I'm like almost finished with this video right now, and it's personally probably like my number 6 on my list, but you know, you can make your own judgment. Let me know how you think of this game mode below. Anyways, on to the next one. At number 10 on this list with 2.6 stars is the Dropper. I mean, Gravity. Gravity getting 2.6 stars honestly surprised me, as I genuinely did not know this game had any fans at all. Through the polls, this game is more loved by the average player than any content creators, which does mean it's going to be for a more casual fan base, which genuinely makes sense. If you do not know what a Dropper style game is, all you do is you get a certain map and you have to fall all the way down without hitting any obstacles. That's it. There's no other explanation to that. All you are trying to do at the end of the day is hit the water on the ground. It's a very simple game, but also it's definitely catered to a more casual fan base, and I think that is fine. I don't think it should be too high on this list, but being number 10 is genuinely fair. The 9th best game, according to the polls, with 2.7 stars, is Hide and Seek. I literally do not know how this game got so high on this list. Hide and Seek is literally in the name. You hide, and sometimes you seek. Wow. That is it. That is the entire fucking game. Apparently, people enjoy this game mode, as it had more stars than anything else below it, but I can't lie and sit here and tell you that I agree with this take. Another very casual game mode comes in at number 8 with 2.8 stars, Block Party. It is really not a horrible game mode, but once again, it's really cookie cutter, and you'll notice a trend with all these lower game modes. You run around getting power-ups and making sure you stand on a very specific color, or else you lose. It's simple, but honestly, it's a genuine fun game mode from time to time. I think in the mid-tier is a perfect placement for Block Party, and I think they got it right on this one. Coming in at number 7 on this list with 2.9 stars is The Bridge. Bridge is the perfect definition of mid in my opinion, so it being exactly in the middle of this list is genuinely perfect. It's basic, but it's genuinely supposed to be that way. All it is a simple one-on-one game mode with a few kits you can choose from, but realistically, there's only one you choose from because the other ones kind of suck. There's some variety in the maps, but overall, it's really basic, which is not bad for this game mode. But it means that Bridge can only be so high on this list. At number 6, with exactly 3 stars, we have Block Drop. Block Drop is a game where blocks fall everywhere you walk, kind of like TNT Run if you know what that is. You fall through enough layers, you die. Overall, a very, very simple concept, which makes for a very fun, relaxing game mode, especially for casual players. I personally am in love with this game, and I'm glad it has that recognition, even if it did not make top 5. Making the top 5, and also the first game mode in the above average tier, at 3.2 stars, is Death Run. Death Run is one of those game modes where you shut your brain off and just play the damn game. All it is running around, dodging traps, and racing to the finish line. A true classic game, but really, there isn't much to say about it. It's a very simple, very casual game, but other than that, nothing really sticks out, making it number 5 on this list. Just missing out on the top 3, with 3.3 stars, is Survival Games. I'm honestly surprised this classic game is even close to top 3, especially since, you know, Hive loves to not update this game. Like, I mean, really, there was literally a trend on Hive to sit there and wait for Hive to update, and it took them like 1,200 days. It is near 4 fucking years. That is insane. Even with its rare updates, it is still really beloved by the Hive community, and it's really awesome that that is the case. It's a genuine, really cool twist on the OG survival games that everybody really seemed to enjoy back in the day. I still genuinely believe that SG deserves its flowers, and making it to the number 4 spot, even if I'm surprised by it, is really awesome and totally deserved. With 3.6 stars, and making it to the top 3, we have Murder Mystery. Well, I have never understood the appeal of this game. Murder Mystery has a cult fan base, and it's kind of understandable. It's a very chill, casual game that does everything right. With 3 different playstyles, with 3 different roles, there's a good amount of replayability, and for some reason they have 600 levels, which makes this game kind of good. Murder Mystery is a well put together, well done game mode, and it seems like most of the community thinks so too, putting it at number 3. Now, for the second best Hive game mode, and I'm going to warn you guys beforehand, it was not close at all, we have Bedwars with 3.8 stars, but apparently not. I generally do enjoy the game mode, and I do think it's a step up from what Treasure Wars used to be. I think the active updating and the new items they're adding are a really cool change to it, and I'm glad to see it happening. I could also see this game mode being really interchangeable with Skywars, which is, no spoiler, the number 1 game on this list. But overall, it's crazy that Hive's by far most popular game is not voted for the best game mode on here. And in first place, obviously, we have Skywars with 4.1 stars. I think this was obviously going to be top 3, but in my opinion, I didn't think it was going to be number 1 on this list. Ever since Hive added Skywars to the server, it has always been one of Hive's most unique, popular, and fun game modes. It has a genuine creative twist on Skywars, which I think is really cool with the ore system it has, which when you mine every different ore, they give you a different type of item, and it's all based on a randomized loot pool. That is fucking awesome. Not to mention a weekly rotating loot pool, and now a prestige system. This is by far the best this game has ever been. It's replayable and simple, but has enough originality and enough quality, which makes it beyond every other Hive game mode. it is totally deserving of the #1 spot, even if coming into this, I thought it would be #2. And honestly, I think it will be known as Hive's best game forever. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1K by the end of May, and it would really help me. Also, I go live on Twitch and on YouTube about 3 to 4 times a week. All the information's in my Discord if you would want to join. And of course, if you have your own personal rating or you have a disagreement with this video, please leave it down in the comments. I will try to respond to every single one of them. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys sometime soon.